What's up everyone, the HOH has made their nominations and the hate train towards Taylor seems to continue, especially today with Pooch saying some very controversial words. We've got so much to talk about, so welcome to your live feed update. Alright folks, now right before we get started, if you want quick and concise live feed updates on your feed, then make sure you hit that subscribe button if you haven't already, and also click the like button and hit the bell icon to get notified every single time a brand new upload goes live on the channel. Okay folks, now, just before we jump into the live feed updates, I just wanted to say a quick word before we do. Yesterday I kind of opened up a little bit about the fact that I came out as bisexual about a month ago, or just over a month ago anyway, and the support that y'all came through with in the comment section, and just the kind words and support that, you know, I got in comments, people sent me on Instagram, on Twitter, just thank you so much to every single one of you. It's so nice to know that you guys are supporting me, and it was a really heartwarming day for me, so thank you very much. But anyway, we are here to talk about the live feed update. Okay, so folks, we'll do nominations first, and then we'll kind of backtrack a little bit, see what was built up before nominations and after nominations, because there is a lot of the Taylor hate train that is that's happening again. So, Jasmine, the HOH, decided to nominate, surprise, Taylor for eviction alongside Pooch. Okay, right. Let me break this one down. I'm happy that Taylor's got the chance to fight to win the power of veto. That's great. I just need to make sure that Pooch is on the block at the end of the week. Because if he is, he's probably going to go home. Even though everyone's hating on Taylor, or the majority of the house is hating on Taylor, people are realising that it's a better game move to get Pooch out. So if Pooch doesn't win that veto and on somebody, nobody takes him off the block, then I would say Pooch is probably going to go this week, but of course the social aspect does play a big part as well in regards to who is going to go home. So we're going to talk about that, and especially some of the choice words that some house guests have had about Taylor. Okay, let's talk about a very disappointing update from Terence and Jasmine. They were both in the head of household room, and Terence was basically talking to Jasmine saying, you know, you're married, I'm married, you know, that's my loyalty to you. You a sister, he said. She's not a sister regarding to Taylor. She's it was something like she's a different type of sister. That was it. And then he talked about how, you know, she showed her true colours the first time. You know, when she turned the crying on, she can turn it off whenever she wants. And it was just awful. You would think Terence would know better, being the older house guest, to not condone that kind of pack mentality kind of behaviour. But it appears Terence has jumped on the hate train. He has done for the past few days. He hasn't necessarily been as bad, but I think if you don't do anything, then you're just part of the problem, right? So, but anyway, yeah, Terence has came under a lot of fire over the past 24 hours for continually throwing Taylor under the bus. When again, she has done nothing wrong. She has done absolutely nothing wrong. Do you know, it baffles me how she's gotten this reputation of being, you know, hot-headed and, you know, fake and all that kind of stuff. I mean, if you see Taylor on the feed, she is so calm. She laughs with everybody. She is dedicated to a conversation when she is talking to somebody, and she is so invested and she wants to listen to somebody, and she is happy when she's involved with people and people include her. But people just continue to isolate her and bitch about her behind her back, and it's awful. It's awful, and Terence is contributing to the problem there. He's definitely disappointed me there. I thought as the older house guest he would know better. But hey, here we are, and that's what's going on there. But then again, in the presence of Jasmine, what do you expect? I can't pin it on Jasmine though. Terence said those words, and he should be ashamed of himself. And he basically, moral of this story is Taylor's done nothing wrong, and people need to stop jumping to conclusions. Now, I want to talk about Monty for a moment, because I've got to say Monty has been possibly the biggest disappointment to me throughout this entire season. He has flopped so much, and in my opinion, and like I always say, this is one man's opinion, everybody's got a different one, but this is just mine. Monty as a player is what is wrong with modern day Big Brother. Too scared to make big moves, wants everybody to vote what the HOH wants every single time. Votes have to be unanimous. Votes, you know, have to be regarding to pick the outsider out off every single time. he is such a flop and a disappointment. He was having a conversation with Jasmine at one point, and I was tweeting out, this is ridiculous, you know, like I was, hey, there we go, smooth moment to plug my Twitter, folks. Follow me at TV Talks with Tom. But yeah, I don't know. I find Monty to be quite insufferable when it comes to watching his gameplay style. At least he's just disappointing as hell. He was literally saying to Jasmine, you know, the vote should be unanimous. Taylor's got to go. You know, it's. Do you know what I mean? You know, it's. I've just got no respect for him. It's cowardly. It's, you know, I just no respect for him. And to me, I look at a player like who goes on like that, and I just think I just got no words. I mean, the fact I'm even struggling to find the words right now just shows the lack of respect I've got for that kind of gameplay style. And yeah, I don't know. But either way, Taylor at the camera later, she was talking to the camera saying, I can't wait to go after Monty. I can't wait to get Monty out of this house. And I was like, yes. Taylor has seen through Monty's bullshit, and she wants to act on it. If she gets in power, she wants to get Monty, and I love that so much. Taylor for HOH. Okay, now for some controversial talk from what Pooch said. Pooch was having a conversation with Terence before the nomination ceremony, where he said some very, very offensive things, and basically talked about Taylor like she was absolute trash, and it was just disgusting. He was talking to, this was before, you know, Taylor was nominated, before he was nominated. He was saying, you know, if Taylor gets picked to play in the veto and, you know, she wins and all that kind of stuff, he'll be so effing frustrated and mad and everything like that. And he said, like, he was going on to say, like, this effing won't go away, and she's like that effing mosquito that you can't kill and stuff like that. I mean, like, what kind of language is that to use about another human in the house? Like, what on earth? Like, I don't like that. I didn't personally see that moment on the feeds, but I saw someone had uploaded a clip of it on Twitter, and I was so shocked when I saw it, and I was glad I saw it, because it's good to know the truth. It's not good to know in the fact that, oh, like, I'm not happy with what he's saying. It's good to know in the fact that, wow, that's somebody's true colours, you know, that they're saying something like that. So hence why I'm shedding light on it right now. It was not good behaviour at all. It's tough because I find myself rooting for but I put this tweet out yesterday, this whole Pooch and Joseph potential showmance thing going on. I'm rooting for them on a showmance level because I think it would be cool to see something like that, which is different to what we would usually get on Big Brother. But on another level, on a game level, I am not rooting for them. I'm not rooting for them at all. I'm rooting for Taylor, people. I'm rooting for Taylor. So I really hope Taylor just sticks it to them today, because today's the competition for the veto comp, and I hope that. And we saw how well she performed in that HOH comp the other night. So if she channels that, I have faith in her that she can win the veto. I'm really putting that out there. Just manifest it, folks. Join me. Say something in the comment section to manifest it into the universe. We'll pull a Christy Murphy and put it into the universe and manifest it that Taylor will win the power of veto. Update now from deluded Daniel, and Daniel is claiming to the cameras, talking about the fact that Taylor won't leave him alone. Moment of silence, of confusion and delusion. Just reflect, folks, just for one moment. Sit back and realise how deluded Daniel is saying that. Okay, let's talk. A, Taylor's not doing that. B, why would Taylor want to do that? And C, Daniel's deluded for saying that. I don't even... I could go D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P at this point, because there's excuses after excuses and delusions after delusions regarding people hating on Taylor for no damn reason whatsoever. He's basically saying he did camera talk. He was looking at the camera once in the bathroom. Then he did it in the bedroom. Basically the same conversation, saying, look, Paloma was somebody that Taylor followed around all the time when she was in the house. And now Paloma's gone. Taylor's following me around. She's trying to F with my game. And I mean, why on earth would Taylor want to even follow Daniel around? Why would anyone want to follow Daniel around? She's not doing that for a start. He is basically kind of going down this route of, you know, Taylor stalking me around the house, and he's pressed for no damn reason. He can, yeah. He can, you know, get the stepping. Put your blue suede shoes on, get the stepping. Elvis left the building. Daniel needs to leave the building. Now, in regards to the nominations, with Pooch and Taylor on the block this week, the question is who is actually going to be sent home. Because the target seems to be on Pooch, but also the hate train for Taylor continues to go. And with that snowball effect, that could actually correlate into the vote eventually. So, yesterday I was probably more confident in saying Pooch is going to go if the nominations stay the same. But I don't know. We could be having a close vote. It's difficult because the bros will definitely save Pooch, or most likely save Pooch, I think. So Kyle, Monty and Joseph, that's 3. Nicole and Daniel are on the hate train. Kind of. More so Daniel than Nicole. It's difficult to say. I'm looking down at my updates right now and I'm kind of... Michael might jump on the hate train and do it because Michael's shown to be, you know, gets in with the gang. I don't know. Turner, again, I forgot about Turner, is one of the boys as well, one of the bros, so that could happen. But then again, it's not Thursday yet, it's Saturday, folks, so we've got a while to go still, and the veto competition hasn't even taken place yet. My hopes are that Taylor wins the power of veto and we watch the house go into absolute chaos at the fact that they can't believe Taylor, a strong, powerful and confident woman, has won the power of veto. I would love to see it. That is all of your live feed updates for today, folks. I thoroughly hope you all enjoyed watching. Please let me know all your thoughts in the comment section below and let me know who you would like to win the power of veto, preferably Taylor. Please put some good messages in there for Taylor and some manifestation and just some positive vibes that is going to say Taylor Hale is going to win the veto. That's what I'd like to see. Anyway, folks, but thank you so much for watching. There's a lot to talk about today, especially after those controversial comments and, you know, in the hopes of our fan favourite Taylor trying to win the veto. Definitely a lot to root for and a lot to discuss and debate. So yeah, folks, thank you so much for watching, everybody. I appreciate every single last one of you. Make sure you have an absolutely wonderful weekend. The sun is shining and well, it is where I am and it's very, very hot. I know that the fan will be going on as soon as I'm done with this video because I couldn't have it on whilst, or the microphone will be picking it all up. But folks, rest assured that the heat wave is killing me right now, but the fan is going on as soon as this video is recorded. But folks, thank you so much for watching. Make sure that you're staying safe, staying positive and staying healthy out there, and remember to be kind to one another. But in the meantime, please don't forget to like, share, comment and subscribe, do all of that wonderful stuff. But until your next live feed update, I've been your host, Tom Vasey. Good night.